talking about those projects, the student projects are so important. Being part of the student organizations is part of your undergraduate education. You can't just take the classes and graduate and get what you need to be a successful engineer. You have to learn how to work with groups of people and teams. And a really important group is the Society of Women Engineers. They are a driving force in our School of Engineering. And I wanted to give you a sense of the undergraduate experience from a student point of view. I'm now going to introduce our alumnus, Jacqueline Leong, who now works at Amgen, but was an engineering student here at UCLA and an important part of the Society of Women Engineers. So Jacqueline, come on.
Good morning, everyone. Congratulations, students, and welcome to UCLA. My name is Jacqueline Leong. I graduated 2004 with a computer science and engineering degree. I've worked at Amgen with 4 different major roles. I've become an executive member of a nonprofit organization, and I recently joined the HSSEAS Alumni Advisory Board. When I was asked to speak to you today, I started to think about all the things I did to decide on college. Much like you, I made a list of pros and cons, visited all the different universities, and learned about their different engineering programs. But in the end, my decision came down to this: where will I be able to pursue my academic goals, meet people who share my passions, and still have fun all at the same time? Well, you know the answer to that question. All of you are the top of your class, and we know you're going to be successful wherever you go. But ask yourself this: where will you have fun to prepare yourself to change the world? Hopefully you'll find that that answer is UCLA. And let me tell you why I love being a Bruin and why you will love being a Bruin as well. Being a Bruin means instantly being a part of a family with a great legacy, a family where you already have something in common with someone else. And most importantly, being a Bruin means having the skills, resources, and friendships to support you in every project you tackle. UCLA Engineering empowers their students with opportunities to change the world, be it through numerous on-campus clubs, different engineering competitions, or just mentoring fellow Bruins. While I was at UCLA, I joined 2 engineering clubs, one of which was SWE, the Society of Women Engineers. And being involved with SWE was one of the best decisions I could have made. First, it was easy to go to meetings, get free food, socialize with people, but soon I became restless and wanted to do more. I wanted to take responsibility, give back to the club, and become an officer. I've always enjoyed attending the SWE Evening with Industry, so I joined the committee that organized that event. The Evening with Industry is an annual event that SWE puts on. They invite company representatives from 30 different engineering companies to spend dinner with you. It's a great opportunity to network with company representatives and jumpstart your career with an internship or a full-time position. I highly recommend attending this dinner. Being a part of that committee taught me a lot of things. I learned how to interface with company professionals. I learned how to work with people I didn't always see eye to eye with, but most importantly, I learned that I love to work with people. It was so much fun working with fellow students and company representatives that I became the external vice president the following year. Leadership qualities that you pick up as a club officer are invaluable. As EVP, my responsibilities were to organize information sessions, which is when you invite a company's representative to come to UCLA and talk to students. At these events, you learn about various job opportunities, and you learn how to be successful at that company, and you just get to meet cool people. One of the companies that I invited was Amgen, a biotechnology company in Thousand Oaks, and the Amgen manager that came ended up hiring me later that year. She was impressed by my leadership, professionalism, and well-roundedness. But college is not all about school and engineering and boosting your resume. To truly enjoy and love UCLA, you have to step outside of Boulter Hall. I joined the Association of Chinese Americans, better known as ACA. At first, it was a great way to meet people outside of my engineering classes. Later, I joined the lion dance team, and that was an amazing experience. Not only did I learn how to lion dance, but I got to learn about the rich history and give back to the younger members by teaching them as well. We've become such a close-knit group that I continue to come back to UCLA to help with practices and performances, and it's very rewarding to watch the team grow and mature, and I hope you get a chance to see them perform here. If social clubs aren't for you, you can always join an intramural team. I was introduced to IM sports through my engineering friends, and I quickly found out you don't need to be good to be on a team. In fact, I joined a co-ed basketball team, and our first game was against some graduate students. Their shortest player was taller than our tallest player. Needless to say, we got a pretty good beatdown, but it was still fun going out, playing with your friends, having other friends cheer you on, and when else can you play basketball in Poly Pavilion? I can't believe how fast my time at UCLA flew by. When I graduated, all I could wish was that I was back here at UCLA, going to football games, helping with SWE events, performing with the Lion Dance team. But little did I know, my time at UCLA was not over. When I first started Amgen, we were put into a group called the Amgen College Hire Network. It was just like being back at school. We had leaders, committees, groups, all run by people straight from college, and we even had a recruiting organization. I instantly gravitated towards being the UCLA recruiting lead, and I organized numerous events with the different engineering clubs here at UCLA. I love coming back here to talk about my job and how much fun it is, because it really is fun. Starting at Amgen as a business analyst, it wasn't like anything I expected coming from a computer science and engineering background. I always imagined sitting in a little cube, coding to my heart's desire, but instead I got to work with people, developers, and manage projects. The responsibility and respect I got as an entry-level college hire was amazing. I changed roles to work with infrastructure and then again in application support, and now I'm back managing projects, but as a technical lead. And I've been very fortunate to have managers that support my random transitions and let me try new things. It helps keep me excited about work and grow as a professional. Outside of work, I help with a nonprofit called Project Possibility. One of my engineering classmates actually founded this group. Project Possibility is a community service project Project Possibility is a community service project committed to creating groundbreaking open source software for persons with disabilities. Our mission is to inspire the community of persons with disabilities and software developers to work together to make a difference by inventing software that will unlock new areas of life for persons with disabilities. Just last month, we concluded a UCLA versus USC weekend coding competition with the help of ACM, the Association of Computing Machinery Club. I was blown away by how smart and creative the current CS students are, and I'm proud to say UCLA took first and second place. The winning team created a mobile currency reader to help people with visual impairments. This is a big issue since U.S. currency is all the same shape and size. In fact, the U.S. Treasury even approached Project Possibility to submit a proposal for funding to complete this project. And to think it only took 6 UCLA students a weekend coding event at the cost of food and drinks to make this much progress. Amazing. Do you know how revolutionary that is? How many lives that can improve? To top it all off, UCLA's winning team was mostly undergraduate students, and they beat out USC's master's students. If that doesn't speak to the quality of the UCLA professors preparing students, I don't know what will. Also, for all you non-CS engineers, Project Possibility is working with SWE in sponsoring a team tech group, which is building a ball for blind children. I can't wait to see what they produce at the end of this year. Earlier this week, I attended my first computer science and alumni advisory board meeting, and I was very impressed at the level of enthusiasm and commitment that everyone showed. When I was a student, I had no idea there was this group of alumni making decisions and suggestions on improving my schooling. I'm excited to be a part of that group and have the opportunity to further improve your potential experience here. Thinking back to my undergrad at UCLA brings back some truly awesome memories. I know that I wouldn't be the person I am today without the foundation that UCLA and the School of Engineering has provided me. Today, I know that someday, one of you, or some of you, will be standing here telling your UCLA story, encouraging the next generation of students to become a part of this great university. Welcome to UCLA, and I look forward to seeing you around campus.
Thank you very much, Jacqueline. And I really want to point out that aspect of Jacqueline's trajectory that I think is part of the UCLA spirit, that it's not enough just to get an engineering degree, well, just to get this really difficult degree that you have to work really hard for, and then just go out and make a lot of money. That's not the whole picture. A lot of people here have this Bruin spirit that they're going to become an engineer, not just because it's a career, but because they can change lives, because they can make a difference. And that's what makes being here so satisfying. Looking at that happen, that's something that I can really feel good about helping make happen and helping these students do the great things that they're going to do. Okay, now we're going to watch a video about student life here at UCLA. So let's roll. You're going to love it here. Tina Ju, president of the Engineering Society of the University of California. There are so many different engineering organizations that the Engineering Society of the University of California, ESUC, kind of manages everything. There's actually an executive board meeting where all the student, how often is that? Every other week, the executive board gets together. How many organizations? 30. 30 student groups, and they're coordinated together. And actually, this Wednesday, every quarter I have a lunch in my office where I meet with the student leaders so that we can work a little bit more together. How can the student organizations work together to make UCLA a better place, and what things can we do better in our Office of Academic and Student Affairs? But anyway, Tina's going to spend a couple of minutes telling you about her time at UCLA right now.
Thank you. Okay, so good morning. Welcome to UCLA, and congratulations on your admission. My name is Tina Jo, and I'm the president of the Engineering Society of UCLA. Today I'll be speaking to you about the wonderful student life that UCLA Engineering has to offer. So I'll start by talking a little bit about my experience at this school. I'm currently a fourth year here studying bioengineering, and when I was applying to college, I had a lot of trouble deciding which major to pick. But I was good at math and science, and I kind of wanted to earn a lot of money, so I figured engineering would be a good choice. During my time here, however, I've had many challenging courses, exciting research experiences, and rewarding internships. And from these, I've grown to love the major that I picked, and I'm proud to be part of the engineering school. UCLA also offers much more outside of academics. I got involved in student organizations at the end of my sophomore year when I became an officer for the Society of Women Engineers, and I've been active in clubs ever since. Through these organizations, I met some of my best friends, including my 3 roommates, all of whom are officers of various engineering clubs. These clubs also help greatly with the development of communication and leadership skills and provide valuable opportunities for you to interact with faculty, industry, and alumni. If you're looking for internships or jobs, attend info sessions and career fairs put on by organizations such as SWE, or if you're just looking to mingle with fellow students of your major, check out groups like the American Institute of Chemical Engineers, for example. There are even engineering honor societies such as Tau Beta Pi and Eta Kappa Nu for those overachievers, which I'm pretty sure there are quite a few of in this room. The largest engineering society on campus, however, is the Engineering Society of UCLA, with over 200 members and 20 officers. We serve as an umbrella organization for the other 30 or so engineering groups on campus and provide a connection between the engineering students, faculty, and industry through our mentorship, info session, and social events. So in the end, whichever activities you choose to do, whether you choose to focus on academics, research, or student organizations, I'm sure that you will have a great experience here at UCLA. Please enjoy the open house activities planned for today, and I wish you all the best of luck in your college decision process. Thank you.